Carlos, we've seen how much you demand from your team. Have they delivered everything for you today?
I think more than for me, for us, because for me the important thing was today before the game, I say this especially to the players, that the key was our performance, the key was our mentality, the key was what we were able to create together, and I think the team was doing a very serious game today with some very good moments in attack, good moments too in defense, good moments of counter-attack too, good moments in set pieces too, and managing very well for me one very positive result.
There are obvious characteristics to enjoy, the 4 goals, the clean sheet at the back, but in terms of the structure of the game, what was the key to it today, do you think?
First of all, we knew that Reading arrived to the game with missing some important players for them, without have many options from the bench, but with a strong first 11, because they still have very strong first 11 players. I think the key was to manage well the ball, the key was to break the pressing that they were trying to do, but they didn't make this pressing, and we didn't find maybe enough the advantages to fix more with the 3 central backs, trying to progress better in the pitch. But I think the key was the mentality of the players to attack well today and to defend well. In the first half, we shared some moments of the chances, even if they didn't create any dangerous situation. They were in some moments close to our box, but I think their answer of the team to these moments were a very positive answer, creating another very good opportunity too. So, and after you have one opportunity and you score the goal, everyone feels with more confidence. Every time, everyone was very focused to continue in the game, and I like a lot the second half of the team, because for me, allow us to get the result that we got today.
How important as well, Carlos, was, for example, in combating that press of Reading, the passing ability of Levi Colwill? You were giving him responsibility like Naby Sarr to switch the ball with big diagonal passes.
Yes, I think Colwill had today one advantage, because nobody was pressing him, and when you are centre back, nobody press you. You need to know how to use the space. In some situations he managed well, in some situations he could be managing better the ball in these spaces, but as soon as they were pressing just with one striker, our line of 3, we knew that the position and the behaviours of the centre back will be key today.
And the goals keep coming from defenders. Matty Pearson, this time with his foot. It's the connection with a set-piece delivery by Sorba Thomas is still so important to your team's development, isn't it?
There is any type of doubt that the set pieces are key in the championship level, and it's important that we use well this type of situation and we defend well this type of situations too. So I'm thinking that the team need to manage well the counter-attacks, they need in attack to create goals or to score goals. The team need to make good counter-attacks, the team need to manage well the set pieces, and the team need to make a good positional attacks too, because the better team you are managing the situation, the more options you have to go for the game.
Reading is a team you didn't beat last season, Carlos, in the 2 matches. How satisfying is it to get a 4-0 win against a team with that kind of talent in it and see your own inside the top 6 going into the first international break?
I think the positive thing is to arrive now to have 10 points in the table, because the only important thing for me is how many points we are able to get and to achieve. We knew that today get the 3rd winning in a row in the league was tough, because so far only 2 teams have done this, was Fulham and was Bromwich. I don't know how many now after the result of today, because I didn't watch, but for us was one target that we tried to, one commitment that we have and one challenge that we have today, to try to achieve this number of winnings in a row, because it allows the team to continue growing the level of confidence and the level of performance better in attack and in defence.
Are you in a situation now where, in fact, you wish your next match was on Tuesday because you want to keep the momentum going? I think that's what fans think.
No, sometimes it's clear that you have some dynamics that allow you to think that if you can stand, it will be better. But it's clear too that we were having a little bit tough period of game, because fortunately we passed the first round of the Carabao Cup, and unfortunately we didn't continue in the Cup. But it's true that we were playing some games in a row, and now we need to use this break to recover and to continue improving the team, because we know how important it's going to be improve the team to compete the next games.
Will you have any matches of any kind during the break, behind closed doors, practice matches?
No. We are going to have 3 days to recover. It was very positive for me that today, giving the player the option to have even extend this days they didn't want. They wanted to go to work, and this is for me so a lot of responsibility and mature from our players. Then after the 3 days that we have off, we will continue come back to the trainings, and we will try to use the first weeks or the first week to improve behaviours, and the second week to prepare the next game.
Thank you for talking to us live on BBC Radio Leeds, Carlos, and enjoy the break yourself while you allow it.
Thanks a lot.